The Sick Prince. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there lived a kind and wise prince named Alexander. Prince Alexander was loved by all his subjects for his generosity and bravery. He was known to spend his days riding through the kingdom, helping those in need, and ensuring that peace and prosperity prevailed. One cold winter morning, Prince Alexander awoke feeling weak and feverish. His head ached, and he could barely stand. The royal physicians were summoned immediately. They examined him carefully, and concluded that the prince had contracted a rare and severe illness. The news of the prince's illness spread quickly throughout the kingdom. The people were heartbroken, for they loved their prince dearly. They gathered outside the palace, praying for his swift recovery and offering gifts and remedies in hopes of helping him get better. Despite the physicians' best efforts, Prince Alexander's condition worsened. The king and queen were beside themselves with worry. They sent messengers to distant lands, seeking the finest healers and the most potent medicines. Days turned into weeks, and the prince remained bedridden, his strength waning. One evening, a mysterious old woman arrived at the palace gates. She claimed to be a healer from a far-off land, possessing ancient knowledge and powerful herbs that could cure any ailment. Desperate and with no other options, the king and queen allowed her to see their son. The old woman entered the prince's chamber and immediately set to work. She mixed herbs and chanted incantations, her hands moving with practiced ease. The air in the room seemed to change, becoming filled with a strange and soothing energy. She placed a warm poultice on the prince's chest and gave him a potion to drink. "Rest now, young prince," she said softly. "By morning, you will feel the strength of your ancestors coursing through your veins." The next morning, as the first light of dawn filtered through the windows, Prince Alexander awoke feeling revitalized. His fever had broken, and his strength was returning. The physicians were astonished and could not explain the miraculous recovery. The people rejoiced, and celebrations erupted throughout the kingdom. The king and queen thanked the old woman profusely, offering her gold and jewels as a reward. Refused their gifts, saying, "I need no riches. Your gratitude is enough. Take care of your people, and your kingdom will prosper." With that, the mysterious healer vanished as quickly as she had appeared. Prince Alexander soon regained his full strength and resumed his duties, more determined than ever to serve his people. He never forgot the old woman's words and ensured that his kingdom flourished under his compassionate and just rule. And so, the kingdom thrived, and the story of the sick prince and the mysterious healer was passed down through generations, reminder of the power of hope and the importance of caring for one another. One day, an old, tattered map arrived at the palace. It was delivered by a weary traveler who claimed to have encountered the healer in a distant village. The map showed a hidden valley surrounded by mountains, a place said to be the source of rare herbs and ancient wisdom. Determined to find the healer and learn her secrets, Prince Alexander embarked on a journey with a small group of trusted companions. They traveled through dense forests, crossed raging rivers, and climbed steep mountains, facing numerous challenges along the way. After many weeks, they finally reached the hidden valley. It was a place of breathtaking beauty, filled with vibrant flowers and ancient trees. In the center of the valley stood a modest hut, from which a gentle smoke rose into the sky. As they approached, the old healer emerged, a warm smile on her face. "I knew you would come, Prince Alexander," she said. "You have a noble heart and a quest for knowledge. Welcome to the Valley of Wisdom." The healer invited them into her humble abode and shared her knowledge of healing herbs and ancient practices. She taught Alexander about the balance between nature and human life, the importance of compassion, and the power of hope. The prince listened intently, absorbing every word. Days turned into weeks, and Alexander learned much from the healer. When it was time to return to his kingdom, he felt a deep sense of gratitude and a newfound wisdom. The healer gifted him a small pouch of rare herbs, instructing him to use them wisely. Upon his return, Prince Alexander implemented the healer's teachings in his kingdom. He established schools for herbal medicine, encouraged sustainable farming practices, and promoted the importance of living in harmony with nature. The kingdom flourished, becoming a beacon of prosperity and wisdom. Prince Alexander ruled for many years, his reign marked by peace and abundance. The story of the sick prince and the mysterious healer became a cherished legend, reminding future generations of the power of knowledge, compassion, and the enduring bond between humanity and nature. And so, the kingdom thrived, and the legacy of Prince Alexander and the healer lived on, inspiring countless others to seek wisdom and live with kindness.